You absolute muppet. Maybe it was a good job you weren't main comms anyway, even if you were in a seat. Oh, I've been kicked out and all. Who's going to invite us back? Hello? Somebody?
There we go, they can hear me now. Right, let's get back into this. We are such frauds tonight, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, honestly, it's a shambles.
To be fair though, like we have got leeway to be frauds after last night. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, people have to, throw us a bone here, mate. Like, we're trying our best, and we've also... alright, why is it... Wait. Qualifying results. Hold on. I don't want to get in a seat.
Just definitely press.
It's not giving me the option to press Y, so I'm pretty sure someone hasn't readied up.
Yeah.
It still says you're in the Aston Martin on my
Yeah, that's
screen.
fine. I'm going to be, but as long as they can see.
You're going to be stuck in it, okay.
Yeah.
Have they started Q3? Lobby is bollocks, David Lawface says. I mean, I'm stuck on quality results and there's no option to click Y to spectate. So...
Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Oh dear.
Have we got any update from anyone in Tier 2 that could tell us whether Q3 has started yet or not?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Groundsy has
buggered the lobby. Well done, Groundsy.
He's... Okay, so... Can we get this guy his 5th connection test in 6 weeks?
Oh, waiting. They're saying waiting for Rise and Dobby, apparently. Waiting for Rise. Oh, I know what he's done. He knows he's got a quality ban. He's probably buggered off.
Yeah, he's gone to Sharps.
Fucking hell. Well, I'm just going to put it out there for anyone that's listening that's racing tonight. If it rains in the race and there is a safety car, you come in the box as soon as the rain starts falling. Can you imagine if we left
it one lap, didn't we? Yeah.
Can you imagine now if we give them that tip and then it doesn't rain
and
enough?
The rain comes down really slow. Qualifying results 16 out of 17 now. So who are we waiting for now?
I think it's still Rise.
Yeah. Tiddlywinks taking our advice on board. Good man. I mean, if you take that advice on board, you'll either finish last or first. There's no in between.
I've already told Tiddlywink because he's in the AlphaTauri garage, you see, so he already knows the plan.
Right. Well, I gave Scotsman my setup and he crashed on his first laps.
Shocking.
God, I'm sure. Wait, should we give the viewers something exciting to look at? There you go. There's everyone's faces. Let's play a game, right?
Well, what have you done? Hold on.
Everyone in the chat, let us know who you think's got the sexiest racing driver. 90% of the grid have got the same person.
It's definitely me.
But
in the Aston Martin.
Cool. Look at Tiddlywink. Woo.
Look at that beard.
Tell you what. Oh, I was about to say someone's made themselves look just like Giovinazzi, but that's because it is Giovinazzi.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Zilla. While we're waiting, should we talk about real F1?
No, I tell you what we should talk about first.
No, here we go. What?
We'll get a little prediction going for pole. I can click spectate now. Happy days. It looks like we're in.
We're in. Hold on.
Tiddlywink said he's 15, not with a beard like that, my friend.
No. Quickly,
Right,
while we're waiting,
so,
Zilla, who do you think's going to win this week in Baku?
I don't know. I've not watched any of the practice. Who's looking good?
Well, I think Perez went fastest in P1 and Leclerc P2. I think. I'm not too sure.
Oh, it's raining.
It's raining. Oh, Adrian's going to love it.
But it's dries. It's dry tyres on the wet track, so everyone's bundling out the pit lane early doors. They're coming straight out. It's a battle who can get out the pits first, and it looks like Steddon's out first. He's jumped the queue, and he's going to be quickly followed by Johnny Vane and Adrian. Oh, Biddle's selected the Inters. He has not come out the box yet, though.
Biddle, we didn't mean to do our tip in quali.
I was hoping it was gonna sit in the lobby for a bit longer because I was gonna go get myself an ice cream. But
what ice cream? You've got to tell the viewers now.
Oh, it's like a caramel Magnum. It's an absolute beauty. It's a bad boy ice cream.
When you it's like a caramel Magnum, what actual make is it? It's like one of those Aldi ones. They've got weird make.
Well, no, I think it is. It's a Magnum, but it's like caramel and something. So I've called it like Oh, Sneddon's binned it. Oh my god! Oh, change of pants there from Adrian. So it turns out Adrian is going to be the first to start a lap. So is he going to get the best of the conditions, Monkey Boy?
Well,
Sneddon's already bollocksed his tyres, so don't expect to see him setting the timing boards alight. But Adrian is going to go out first in a bid to be.
Oh
my god! He's going to be in a bid to set the record for the first driver in FPRL history to get pole twice in a week.
Oh. DRS,
and the DRS has just been disabled.
Has Biddle played a blinder here?
Well, it's not going to matter, is it? Because they're all going to come in for Inters at some point. But will Adrian manage to beat what an Inters time would be on the softs?
Well,
who's got the minerals? Who has got the minerals? David Lolface very kindly has put up the poll for pole, so everyone get your votes in. Adrian is tentatively taking himself round the very high traction dependent sector 1, but it looks like, does this look like quicker than what you would do on Inters? The middle sector is going to tell us all we need to know as he comes round turn number 7, 8, and
he's gone.
It's Curtains. Who's next? Johnny Vane's next.
He's got Mag, who's right behind him.
Smooth as you like from Johnny Vane. It's a 104.6 middle sector from Magus, so he looks like he's the faster of the two, and he's invalidated. So is it going to be Johnny Vane?
Well, Magus has definitely got the pace here, but unfortunately invalidated. He's all over Johnny Vane now, but Johnny Vane's going to come through then to set the first lap.
He's missed the best of the conditions, though, Magusa. Oh, Johnny Vane. Sets a 28. Is that faster? That's not faster.
No, I can tell you now. You can do 20.
Oh, never mind. Anyway,
24s, 25s on Inters. So I reckon
Inters
we go.
Here goes. Biddle is out before it gets too wet.
Just to let you know, the ground he's got no front wing.
Oh dear. Far from ideal. It's yeah, it looks like Henkers has got the best of the soft runners, so it's going to be all about can people improve on the soft times with the Inters compounder tyre. Biddle's going to be the first to give it a go. We're going to go on board with him down into sector 1 as he hooks up turn number 1 very nicely indeed. It looks like from just visually that he's able to take that sector quicker than what we saw Adrian take it on the softs.
Oh, I'll get him Groundsian.
Horrendous internet from that man. But it's a purple sector 1 from the Bidley. But thankfully, we've got no one that's crashed out on those softs. So everyone is going to get a go on these intermediate tyres. Everyone is going to have enough fresh sets to have a couple of goes at this.
Yeah.
Biddle with an absolutely glorious second sector. if anyone's got a semi-chub on watching that, I would not be surprised, because that was absolutely sensational. Can he round off what looks like has been a very, very solid lap indeed with a good third sector? He struggles to get the car stopped at turn number 13, loses the back end. I've jinxed him so hard. He loses the back end at 14. He's going to come round the final corner now. He's going to take a really wide line to the line, but does go provisional pole by 1.5 seconds, and we'll see where that leaves him compared to other runners that are already on the Inters. We've got Snedden and Croskery both on laps now. And we'll go on board with the Williams driver. If you want to take us through the rest of this lap, Monkey Boy.
Yep, so Snedden then comes up now to sector 2. Going through the S's section now. Right, left, he's got to be very careful here. He doesn't hit the curb and throw himself off. Not too bad there from Snedden. Biddle's time was a 103.2, I believe. It's 103.5, so it's going to be around him, but he's going to have a good last sector. Gets on the accelerator, comes to the stadium section, he's going to kick it in now to the left-hand side, now to the right, and now through the final corner. Biddle did lose a bit of time because he lost the back end through here, so can Snedden go any faster? He's got a bit of 26.2. He comes to the line very, and keeps it just about together. 25.7. Croskery comes across for a 26.4. And surprisingly, Adrian's still out on those soft tyres.
Yeah, it looks like visibly a lot tidier through that third sector from Snedden there, albeit there was a bit of difficulties over the line. But I think if Biddle's going to have another go at this, he knows for sure that he can make time up in that third sector.
Yeah, Groundsy actually there was giving Maguser a tow as he came out the pits, so helping out his championship rival, surprisingly.
That's very noble of the man.
Yeah, don't think you'd catch Ali and AMS doing that for each other, but there we go.
No, they'd probably be T-boning each other.
I think Tiddlywinks going to be the next guy around that hasn't set a time yet on the Inters. As he now comes to the tricky section of Sector 2. And he's a bit more tentative, still keeps it on the track. He's done a 103.3, that's faster than what Snedden did, so he's got to have a good last sector here. Oh, but he's lost it there, gone far too deep into that right-hander. He probably will now drop behind the likes of Biddle and Croskery. We'll see.
Looks like Croskery's improving on his time. What's it going to be? It's only a 2.5 tenths improvement, but it is enough to jump him up to P2.
And there we go.
Tiddlywink pops it into P2.
I have to say, that was quite surprising, because obviously he went really deep at that right hand just after the end of Sector 2, so he could have gone even faster there. But Maguser, as I was saying, that has now gone faster than Snedden with a 25.6.
Yeah, we talk about what drivers have got the minerals, and consistently throughout this season, Maguser has been unbelievably quick when it comes to these Q3 sessions, and he's shown us once again that he can do it in all conditions as he goes provisional pole the 25.6. You were saying a minute ago that people, that it's possible to do a 1 minute 24. I mean, obviously if you'd have watched last night's race, ladies and gentlemen, you'd know that the two fastest wet weather drivers in FPRL are currently in the comms box, so we would obviously be able to do a 1 minute 24, but these frauds are going to be nowhere near it. So the only person yet to set a lap is Groundsy. We'll go on board with him now as he tackles the middle sector for the first time in this session. Snedden moving out the way nicely, and it looks like Groundsy's hooked this up very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, it looks like he's got more grip on the Inters than I did on the softs as he sits a 102.9 for the second sector split, and barring any big mistakes, he could really have a solid go at challenging Maguser for the pole position here.
Yeah, I think he's going to come across the line now. Just got one more corner to negotiate, but it definitely looks like a fast time. This could even be the low 25s, and it looks like it's going to be. Yeah, it's a 25.1. What a lap there that is from Groundsy.
Yeah, that middle sector was ridiculous.
Oh, and Maguser decides to retire. Is he? The yellow flag. Oh, he's binned it on the start-finish straight. Maguser is binned it.
Oh. It took us a really long time to... I mean, we just assumed he was next to the pit lanes.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Well,
okay, how long have we got left of this session? So 2 minutes left of this session. It's going to be the last run for pretty much all of these drivers now. Croskery is on a fresh set, and he's on a push lap. He's coming around turn number 6 now, and he's going to... Never mind, we'll move on. We'll go on board. We'll go on board with Snedden, as he is hopefully going to avoid what we've just watched Croskery do. So that is Croskery out of the session now. He's not going to have time to get back in, fix that front wing, and go back out again. So Snedden's going to have another go at this middle sector, and he looks like he's got a little bit out of shape at turn number 7, and that's really thrown him off.
Yeah.
He's going to have to cool the tyres down and go for another attempt.
One guy that will be wanting to get where Maguser is Henkers. We know that they're going for the championship battle. 32 points with 3 rounds to go, so it is still all to play for. Results can go Henkers' way, but he's 1.2 seconds up on his time here, and if he has a good last sector, he will be near that time as he comes towards the line. Now 25.6 he's got to beat, and he's ahead of him.
Good time from Henkers. That puts a bit of distance now between our 2 championship rivals and the championship leader. Come the start of the race, Croskery's decided that's enough as he goes in to fix that front wing prior to the race. But yeah, that means that Maguser now has it all to do in the race. I mean, we talk about in real life the benefit of starting P3 at Mexico is that long old run down to turn 1, and it normally means that whoever starts P3 normally gets into the first corner in front. So we'll see if the F1 2021 game replicates what we would normally see in real life, but I'm sure Maguser, regardless of that, will still be disappointed not to really get a good challenge at the front runners. But it's not over yet, Monkey Boy. There's still a chance that Maguser could finish even lower down than P3.
Yeah, there he's got Snedden, he's got Biddle, he's got Stiffmeister. They're all capable of putting in good laps.
Biddle's
and Biddle is in the wall. So,
well done, Bidley.
So that is him at least 8th, maybe 9th or 10th.
Snedden is 3.5 tenths up.
Here comes Adrian. And Adrian goes second. He says he hates the wet, but what a lap that is. And Henkers.
And Henkers goes provisional pole. Now what can Snedden do? Snedden's just had a big old swapper out of turn number 15, and I think that is going to be a lot of the time gone. It is. And he's going to have to settle for P5. But Henkers taking the pole then on the day that he had to challenge Maguser and really put the pressure on, has put 2 other cars in between the pair on the grid. And you got to say that's a job well done and a good start to this event for Henkers.
Yeah, definitely. I think as much as he's been up there all season, he's second in the championship. I believe that is Henkers' first pole of the season. Don't count me on it, but I believe it is.
Well, you're going to have to get the stats to back that up, because I'm not commenting on that claim whatsoever. I have no idea if he's had a pole. It's criminal if he hadn't had a pole up until now. He definitely deserves one.
No, I don't think he's always been like 3rd or 2nd. There's loads of them.
With his time trials, you're telling me he's not had a pole?
No, I'll put money on it. But yeah, so Adrian and Snedden, the two of the 3 that come up from tier 3, then 3rd and 5th, so definitely proving that they've got what it takes to be up here with these guys.
Yep, Henkers saying in the chat, first pole position.
Well, we'll be very happy with that.
Congratulations, mate. When it mattered most as well, when the championship is, closer than it has been all season.
Yeah.
It's definitely a good time to get your first pole position, and there we go. There's the confirmation, Monkey Boy. Just 2 tenths separating them top 3.
Yeah, fantastic. Especially in the wet as well. Fantastic session there. Now, do I start on the Interzilla?
If you want to win the race, yes. If you want to cause carnage, yes.
No, I'm going to hang well back.
David, that sounds like a great idea, mate. Throw it up.
What's that?
A poll for who messes up the lobby.
Oh right, probably me.
I reckon the only option is Monkey Boy, seeing as he's already bollocksed it up.
Oh.
But are we going straight into the race? Are we?
Are we going straight to the race? I think we are.
Let's have a poll. Who will ready up before the host?
Okay. I don't think
we're dry.
I don't. Well, I'm not currently in control of my car, but I'm just gonna be on the grid. I'm assuming, so I'm gonna have to take control.
Well, where are you? Are you choosing a strategy or?
I can't. It's not letting me.
So are you on the grid or not?
Yeah. I've opened up the.
Oh, you are
director,
definitely on the grid.
But I can't go into the spectator menu yet and take control of the car. So, yeah.
Okay, well, you are side by side with TJ off the start, so all you need to do is give it a little tactical swipe, and that'll be you banned for life.
Take out the head steward.
Imagine getting taken out by head cops. Anyway, we've got to be dead serious now. Let's talk about tyre strategies into the race. Obviously, nobody got through on the mediums. So it'd be interesting outside of the top 10 who decides to select the mediums to begin with. It looks like only Cruiser for now has selected those mediums, but I'm sure, as you see,
Rise now.
We get closer to the start of the formation lap, we'll see a few more drivers whack their mediums on and go for a differential strategy here, because a good strategy can really make the difference here at Mexico, where we said it's not too bad to overtake, but if you're in a DRS train round here and those tyres start to overheat, it's going to be the strategy that helps you make those places. And any predictions in the chat, ladies and gentlemen? David's asking for the lap for the first safety car. I'm going to go no safety car. I've got pure faith.
Well, I think you're mad then.
In the tier 2 boss. Yeah, I've lost the plot.
You do know Piggle's in this lobby.
Yeah, well, luckily he's down in P12 and not P2, because if he was in P2 I'd be bloody concerned.
I'm going to go with lap 9.
He's got lap 9. I've got no safety car, so I'm expecting an apology if there is no safety car.
Okay, I'll say sorry to you on the stream.
When it starts up, do you want to run us through the formation lap?
I've got to make sure I take control of my car, but that's fine.
Yeah. Oh wait, never mind. You can't.
I can, but I've got to make sure I take control.
You just drive past everyone and read them out as you drive past.
Well, I'm still not in control of it, by the way.
Oh. You're on the grid.
It's not let me take control of it still.
Oh no.
Well, anyway, we'll go through the grid then. So in P19 is myself.
Yeah, go as far as you can see.
Monkey Boy Kurt, in the Aston Martin, who I'm putting a bet on.
Starting on the softs, yeah?
I'm going to put a bet on is going to be the first driver out.
Rise needs an invite. Get Rise invited, please.
Rise. Invite coming up.
Right, and I'll carry on running through. So 18th we have... I've got to set the blooming thing up. There we go. We've got TJM on the softs. And then we've got Rise, who's not currently in the lobby. Hopefully he gets in time. He's in the Williams, and he's on the mediums. Then we have the debut of TPA Groot. He's on the softs, and he is following the Godfather Scotsman on the softs, who is side by side on the grid with his Ferrari teammate Cruiser, who's going for the different strategy. He's going for the mediums, and he is in behind Dobby No Kills on the softs. Piggle, who's making his second F2 Formula 2, what am I on about, Tier 2 debut. He's on the softs. Lemming is going to be our highest driver on the mediums, and then we've got top 10 all on softs. We've got Biddle, Crosscrease, Stiffmeister. Really good qualifying from Tiddlywink. He's up in P7. And then Janu Vane and Snedden, who are going to be on the third row of the grid. Mag User, who binned it on the start line, is going to be hoping to calm those nerves and get a really solid points finish. And then Adrian, who's going to be one to watch out for. How much will he risk? Obviously, he's stepping up from Tier 3 today. And he is in behind the front row of Groundsy and Henkers, the two championship rivals to Mag User. What can they do, and how much can Adrian hold up Mag User and benefit those front two? But it's going to be a case of who can get a good start off the line. Obviously, we talked about P3 often getting a good start down into turn one as they have the slipstream through that humongous pit straight. We have the 3, 4, 5 lights as yellow flags again somehow, even though no one's moving. It looks like a really good start from Groundsy and Adrian as well. Adrian's already going to be looking to pull alongside Henkers, but Mag User is going to tuck himself in nicely. We're going to go on board with Janu Vane as he's going to be nearly 4 wide coming into turn one. I think Henkers is going to be just in front of the pair. Groundsy's going to go for a big send. Adrian's going to stick himself on the inside as well, and he looks like he gets through just cleanly, and he gets spun. And he gets a 3-second time penalty for something. I'm not quite sure what. Monkey Boy Kurt is up to 16th.
I can't take control of it.
Oh, wait.
I can't take control of it.
Really?
I generally cannot take control of it.
Oh, you're gonna have to leave, and I'll invite you back and then see if that works. But somehow you're 14th.
Okay.
Oh my! You've just overtaken Cross.
Right, I'm leaving. Right, I'll tweet.
Oh no. TJ Emma is up to 13th off the start. That's a great start from him. Lemming, who always makes a good start, is up there as well. We'll switch to position changes and we'll see Janu Vane, who I've somehow missed getting up into P2, is going to be following Henkers and Groundsy through as Biddle and Lemming go side by side into turn number 10. But it's the best start so far from both TJM and Nigel Piggle. Nigel Piggle, who's in Tier 2 once again after being in Tier 2 last season and having a really good title battle in Tier 3 this season.
I'm going to need that invite, Zilla.
Oh, yep, my bad. Oh, of course you're appearing offline as well. Go. Did we manage to get into the lobby? He's in the pits.
I sent him an invite, and I could send him another one because obviously I'm.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's in the lobby, so if you could send him another one. As Snedden has a big old lock up, and it looks like in the background it's Piggle and Tiddlywink side by side, and Piggle decides against hanging around the outside. I think that was probably the smart move, but he's going to look to line one up into turn number 7, but he's not going to be quite close enough. Now then, as the drivers start to settle into the race, Snedden's going to slot himself nicely in behind Mag User, but look at him doing Ali Ferrari lines at turn number 11. Bryce does still need an invite apparently.
Yeah.
As we've got a yellow flag in the background, and unfortunately it is Scotsman in the mud. Monkey Boy's still in 14th. What a drive from the decent man.
Right.
And the TPA group is struggling to get past. It's in the background. It looks like it's going to be Nigel Piggle, who may be close enough to his teammate here coming into turn 1. They've both used up a lot of the battery here. Nigel Piggle down to 15%, Tiddlywink in front down to 20 as well. And this is the lap where DRS is active, so it's really, really crucial for Johnny Vane to get within 1 second of Groundsy, and if Groundsy can stay out of that DRS, then he is sorted for the foreseeable future until the first round of pit stops. So Lemming, after starting on the medium compounder tyre, has had a decent start, but unfortunately is starting to lose some places now to these soft compound tyre runners, which is understandable, but the best part of the race is going to come later on for Lemming, as these soft tyres will start to drop off pretty quick. I've not got any intervals, but from what it looks like Groundsy has... as Magus has already got 3 seconds and Dobby spun it! Oh, he's in the wall.
Have I got to watch out here?
Can you get in your car?
Yeah, I'm in my car now.
Are you in the car?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Okay. Get in the pits, monkey fraud. Mag User has already got a 3 second time penalty as well, so will that become crucial later on in the race? I mean, we're expecting 90% of the grid to get a... we're expecting 90% of the grid to get a time penalty at some point in this race, but on lap 3, that's a bit concerning for Mag User, as he's at risk of dropping quite far down, as TJM is going to look to have a move on Lemming, and he has got the move done early doors, and he's going to set his sights now on to Stiffmeister as TJM is up into the points after starting 18th. So what an effort from TJM off the start. Up in front, Nigel Piggle is still looking away past his teammate, but this little DRS train that stretches from Johnny Vane down to Biddle is sort of preventing any overtakes. So let's have a look at who's preserved the ERS, and once again, as it always is, it's Magyus that's preserved the most ERS, and he's sitting comfortably on a nice 84%. As Nigel Piggle is the next of our drivers to pick up a time penalty. And out of our tier 3 drivers tonight, it's Snedden who's had the best start out of the lot of them, as he is sitting nice and pretty in behind the championship leader here, as Nigel Piggle has managed to squeeze his way past Tiddlywink, but unfortunately for Piggle, he's lost out on the DRS, and it means that likelihood is Tiddlywink is just going to pass the Aston or the AlphaTauri driver straight back. Biddle might even have a chance of getting involved here. Tiddlywink is going to go around the outside, but Biddle is not going to be quite close enough. But Nigel Piggle also is not going to have DRS coming out of turn number 3.
Yeah, definitely. Surprisingly, Piggle and Tiddlywink, both AlphaTauri teammates who are fighting here, have got hardly any battery left already on lap 5, so they're already draining those. I also do not think that I can see anyone that leaves the lobby.
Okay, I will keep my eye out, but
yeah, just let me know.
If I miss anything, it was like me last night. I had no HUD the entire race. I didn't know when I was getting warnings. I didn't know when the safety car was coming in. I didn't know anything.
I'm getting the warnings, but
yeah. Regardless, so we have Snedden who's within 3 tenths of Magyus. We did have a little word with these tier 3 drivers beforehand, telling them not to get involved in the title battle if possible, but we'll see what Snedden decides to do. If he gets any closer to Magyus, surely he's going to have to think about a move, as Henkes runs a little bit wide out of the final corner, and it means that he's probably not going to be close enough to Johnny Vane come turn 1. But further back, Nigel Piggle is going to look to have another go on Tiddlywink, and this battle is causing a little bit of a gap to form between Snedden and now Nigel, as Biddle might have a look here on Tiddlywink. He decides against it. Tiddlywink picks his braking marker perfectly, and it looks like Biddle is getting a bit frustrated behind these two AlphaTauris as they're fighting away. It looks like Biddle's going to turn the battery on, and he's going to have a look on Tiddlywink, and he's going to go up the inside. Tiddlywink leaves him the space, lovely indeed, but he's going to stick his nose in, and he's going to just about turn in time, but he gets a 3-second time penalty, and that's really, really unfortunate. But it looks like Biddle has got the move done, and hopefully him and Piggle now can work together to bring themselves back up to the top 5.
Oh, and Piggle's had a snap of oversteer. He's really lost it there through the Estes section. Now Biddle's all over the back of him with the DRS. He's surely now going to go through into 6th place. He does.
Yeah, well held there from Piggle. Stopped what could have been a race-ending loss of the back end there. But we'll switch back to the front, Monkey Boy, because it looks like Henkes is going to have a look on Johnny Vane.
Yeah, Johnny Vane with no DRS as he's 1.5 behind Groundsy. He turns on the DRS, and Johnny Vane defending so hard to the right hand side, he actually gets on the grass a little bit there, but it's Henkes now into 2nd place, so now 2 positions between him and Magyusa. Now he'll set his sights after Groundsy. Magyusa also got Snedden lurking behind him as well. Oh, and as I say that, he's right alongside
Snedden's
him now.
going to have a look.
Who's going to be the last of the late breakers? They broke up at the same time. Magyusa holds it on the outside, now the inside, but
Snedden's going to look for a switchback.
And for now, Magyusa keeps hold of that 4th place, but great battling here between the Red Bull and Williams driver.
Yeah, if you look, Monkey Boy, that's just opened up a gap between Johnny Vane and Magyusa, so it looks like we're going to get a separation of a Groundsy out front, and then 2 groups of 2, followed by the Biddle, Piggle and Tiddlywink battle, which is now stretched to a gap of 3 seconds, so that is them definitely out of the battle for the lead at the moment. But it looks like Magyusa has just started pushing on the second half of this lap because he wants to get within a second of the cars in front, but it looks like he's just missed out And that means he's surely going to be a sitting duck here to Snedden.
Yeah, well, also Henkers has missed out on DRS to Groundsy, so Ginny Vane, we could see go straight back past Henkers here. He pulls out to the right-hand side, and he's back through into second is Ginny Vane. And Snedden hasn't got enough in the battery or the DRS to get past on this straight.
Yep, I've just had a massive brain fart. I had no idea what I was doing with the buttons there, but we're back. And Johnny Vane is now within 7/10 of Groundsy. So Groundsy, who had the initial getaway and the gap, has been reeled in by the people behind working together with the DRS. And now it looks like as Magus are starting to reel these guys in, we have now got a 5-way battle for the lead once again. Magus is going to have a really, really solid middle sector here if he wants to get within the DRS of the cars in front. Surely these soft runners are starting to struggle though, Monkey Boy, with 7 laps on those tyres already.
Yeah, especially obviously using them also in qualifying. They're going to be about 10 and maybe even 11 laps old now, so they're going to want to try and pit. Piggles left the session now. I've invited him back in, but Tiddlywink now is trying to use that as an advantage to try and get back past him. He surely will now as we come to the DRS zone on the start of a lap. Stiffmeister also lurking behind both of them as well. But we shall now see if I think... Oh, and Tiddlywink's into the pits.
Yeah, it's a pretty early stop, I think, for the soft compound. It looks like he'll probably have to do 2 sets of mediums if that's the case, and Snedden is ever closer to Magus at this time. He's going to elect not to turn on the ERS as he doesn't want to make a move here on Magusa, but it looks like out in front Johnny Vane is right on the rear of Groundsy.
Yeah, he's definitely caught up. It was around 1.3 seconds he was out of DRS a couple of laps ago. And yeah, he's definitely catching, and potentially, if he gets close enough towards the end of the lap, have a go into turn 1 on the next lap. Biddle gets another 3-second penalty there as well, which he will not like seeing. But at the moment, Henkers, in terms of the championship, Henkers third, Magus a fourth with a 3-second time penalty. Henkers will probably want a little bit more gap between them, but
Stiffmeister's just left. If you can get
yeah, I think actually the notifications are coming up now, which is good. So that's
okay, cool.
All good. He's been invited back.
So yeah, Henkers, as you said, he's in 3rd place at the moment, but he needs to create a bit of a gap between him and Magusa if he wants to pull some points back in this championship.
Here goes Snedden and Zilla. He's through.
Yep. He's easily got the move done by the time they get into turn 1. But I'm looking at turn 3. It's Johnny Vane who's going to turn on the ERS and not the DRS. He's not got DRS for some reason.
Yeah, very odd there. Why he's not got DRS, but he's all over the back of Groundsy now, and loses the back end slightly. And Rise has retired.
Rise has lost out the final corner.
Yeah, he's crashed it where Bottas did in qualifying a few years ago. And yep, safety car is out, so surely all of these soft runners are going to come in now. And I can just have a look what tyres people are on again. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, if you're Lemon or Cruiser, I think really, I think you have to come in really. I know you're on the mediums, but...
Absolutely no intention of cursing here, but TJM, what a start to the race. He's up 10 positions, and the safety car is going to bring him onto the back of the front 7, who made a bit of a getaway. And this is going to give him a chance at really having a fight now with the top 7, as I've said. But the person who's going to be really disappointed with that safety car timing is Lemming. He gambled to start on the mediums, and it's not paid off with the safety car timing. I'm not sure if any... I think you guessed lap 9, didn't you?
Yeah,
it's come out on lap 10, unfortunately. So you've just missed out.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the top 5 all selecting the mediums. Stiffmeister and Biddle are going a bit of a different approach. They're going for the softs. And Nigel Piggle, who pitted earlier, and Tiddlywink, who also pitted earlier, are going to jump TJM. But he's going to come out on fresh mediums in P11.
Yeah, he'll take that all day, but I mean, the guys that are on mediums, they most likely are not going to get a set of them 25 laps. I'd be very surprised. So they're probably going to go medium soft, and people like Stiffmeister and Biddle will just go soft medium. So they're looking to have the faster tyre, these medium runners, to come the end of the race, providing there's no more safety cars. But just to point out, Zilla, Biddle had to be held because of mag user, and he has lost a position to Stiffmeister in the process.
Yeah, he has also chose the soft tyres though, so I don't think he's going to take that as the end of the world, but it could come crucial later on in the race. If this DRS trend continues, having that extra position in between him and Magus is going to be really disappointing, but I'm sure Biddle is a really solid team player. I'm sure he's not going to... Oh my lord, where's he going? I think he was texting and driving at the same time there. That was nearly Biddley in the wall. He nearly did a Groot in qualifying.
Dear oh dear, Biddley's probably on the phone to all those birds he's got on the go. Shocking.
Yeah. If only they could wait 2 hours for him to put in a Mexico masterclass.
I reckon he's messaged them all going, "I'm racing the FP Race League on Twitch, tune, support me."
He's just messaged them the Twitch URL and he said, "Get in here, girls, I'm 7th with 6 seconds of penalties after 12 laps."
You watch the chat now, so we're gonna have loads of people in the comments cheering him on.
Yeah, we're gonna have Demi_123. She'll join, and all you'll hear is, "Oh my lord, is that iBidlex in P7?" And the answer to that will be yes.
Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear.
Right, so it looks like everyone other than Dobby is in the safety car queue, and it looks like within half a lap or so Dobby will be onto the back of this queue. So if Biddle is going to get that Twitch URL out to any more misses, then we best do it quick, because I believe the safety car will be in this lap.
Yeah, it definitely will be in this lap. Yeah, Dobby just got to catch up to the back of the pack. So look, you would expect people like Stiffmeister and Biddle to get the best launches, but it all depends on when they put the accelerator on.
Maybe that's why he sent them the Twitch URL, because he thought, right, I'll put on the soft, show off a few overtakes, and that's it, secure the deal.
Yeah, you're probably right there, lad. But the safety car is in this lap, then, and Groundsy will now back the pack up as they come around the stadium section.
Everybody warming up the tyres nicely. Then we've got the top 5 on the mediums, and then we've got a couple of little dark horses in Stiffmeister and Biddle who've selected the softs. They're going to look to make an immediate impact on this restart, as Johnny Vane anticipates the acceleration from Groundsy, but he didn't quite get it right, and Johnny Vane's in the pits.
Oh no.
Oh, that's created a bit of a gap. Oh, that's so sad. Anyway, Henkers is going to have to dump a load of that battery if he's going to keep in touch with Groundsy, and Snedden's going to have a look down into turn 1, but he's decided against it. And they're all going to filter in nicely, but Biddle's going to go around the outside of Stiffmeister, but then it switches for the inside, and he gets the move done.
Great move there.
Stiffmeister's going to fight back on the outside, and in front Snedden is alongside Maguser, but Maguser gives him a big old squeeze on the inside. Snedden's going to look for another switchback, but he's had to let off as Maguser's car was slap bang in the middle of the corner, and that is a crucial move in terms of this race for Maguser, because he's going to keep in touch with his championship rivals.
Yeah. I hate to leave you on your own, Zilla, but I'm just going to have to deal with something quick, which is quite important, so hopefully I won't be too long.
Okay.
But yeah, sorry.
Do one, goodbye. Anyway then, so as we come round to start lap 14, there's a bit of a tussle going on between Biddle, Stiffmeister and Snedden. Stiffmeister is going to have the pace initially, so he's going to try and use some of that battery, and he's going to have a go at Snedden down into turn 1. We're going to stick on board with the Aston Martin driver. Further back, I think Croskery is a little bit closer to Tiddlywink, so we'll switch on board there. He's going to already switch to the inside, and they're coming down into the braking zone. Who's got the minerals? Looks like Croskery is going to be nice and early on the brakes, and he gets squeezed there from Tiddlywink. That was a bit naughty. And Lemming's going to pick up the pieces there. I'm sure Crossbury is not going to be happy with that one, as he wasn't really left a car's width on the inside there by Tiddlywink. Nonetheless, further forward, we're going to go on board with Billy and Stiffmeister as they make a bid to try and pick off these medium runners, and they're not finding it as easy as we thought. As coming into the middle sector now is where these soft runners are really going to struggle. A lot of rear left overheating, and as Biddle picks up another penalty, so if his girls are watching, just know, ladies, that he is now on 9 seconds of penalties, and I think that would make him dead last. But oh, and it's up the inside from Stiffmeister. He gives Snedden the big old squeeze. Snedden's just going to leave it for now, and Biddle's going to have a look round the outside of the final corner. Oh my lord, what a move. He does clip the wall. I'm not sure if it's... Oh my god. Oh, what a move there from Biddle. Bit of an unconventional route, and Snedden's going to fight back now on the mediums. He's going to have a look down the inside. He's going to lunge it. Biddle does give him the space, but Snedden does have to ride the curb to avoid him. Oh, Snedden is being so kind. He took my advice on board. Biddle's just punted the back of him. Biddle's absolutely in the mud. He's giving Nigel Piggle a squeeze as well. Oh my god, Biddle. Oh, he's desynced. Oh no. Oh, Biddle's turned his Xbox off and I don't have him as a friend. A Monkey Boy's not here. Apologies, everyone. Right, that's the invite back. Oh my lord, what have I come back to here? Oh, Nigel Piggle. I'm not sure if he's got wing damage, but Biddle has sold him a kipper. Oh, Crossbury gets a swapper on. He has to cut the grass to avoid the incident, and now Lemming's going to have a look. He's going to go down this side. Oh, what on earth is going on? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but what on earth is going on? TJM's going to have a look around the outside of Crossbury, and what a move that is from TJM into the stadium section. You don't see many people get the move done there, as Nigel Piggle gets a 10-second corner cutting penalty. You what? Anyway, we've got 3 drivers in the pit, so that's not a good lap there in terms of incidents. Nigel Piggle's decided to call it a day. But I'm not really sure what that was from Biddle, but in the meantime, Groundsy is disconnected as well, and he's had a spin, and it's gone from bad to worse. Sorry, ladies and gents, I've got to invite someone else back. Right, as we go forward, what on earth is this battle going on here? Stiffmeister, in the meantime, has managed to get himself up to P3, and he's right on the rear of Maguser. Here we go. Maguser is going to hopefully get onto the back of Henkers before the DRS detection, and that's going to mean we've got a 3-way fight at the front. I'm not sure if Maguser was close enough though. We'll jump on board with him, and he is. He just about gets the DRS. Now, are they going to be close enough down into turn number 1? I tell you who is going to be close enough. It's going to be Lemming. He's on the soft compound tyres, and he has passed Tiddlywink before the braking zone. And he switches over to the racing line. Quite aggressive there is Adrian. TJM's going to not fight that one. Adrian is on the soft compounded tyre, and it's not going to be the smartest idea for TJ to fight that one at this present moment in time. I still don't have any deltas or interval times, so I am just on a guessing game on who to go on board with here. But it looks like a nice little battle here for P9 between Dobby, Johnny, who made that mistake on the restart, and Scotsman, who's managed to recover from that spin. But further forward, it looks like I've jumped on board at the right time, as Stiffmeister's going to have a look round the outside. Maguser is going to close the door on him, rightfully so, and Stiffmeister's going to have a look to send down the inside of turn number 13. Again, nothing doing there, but that has... if Stiffmeister is thinking what I think he was thinking, that just unsettled Maguser a bit, and he's now dropped out the DRS of Henkers, and this is now going to make the move Very simple indeed for Stiffmeister. He's going to get past Maguser, and it actually isn't that easy. It looks like Maguser is running a very low downforce setup, as Stiffmeister is only just by come the braking zone, and it looks like Maguser is also, his light was flashing and he's down to 19% ERS, so Stiffmeister's got a little bit extra ERS to work with, and it's going to be used to get him up into the DRS detection zone of Henkers, and that gap is already down to 7 tenths, so we're back onto a 3-car fight for the lead. Snedden in the meantime is running a little bit of a lonely race in 4th, but he's closely followed by Lemming, Tiddlywink and Adrian, and it looks like Stiffmeister's binned it. I've absolutely jinxed him to the max. Oh my lord, he's going to have to wait for people to come by. Oh, that could have been squeaky bum time, but that is disaster from Stiffmeister, and that brings Lemming up to P4 now, and he's got no penalties. Oh dear. Oh, Stiffmeister. I'm not sure that 10-second penalty was justified there, but Groundsy up to P9 now after getting that disconnect and the spin. Getting robbed of the lead of the race. He's up to P9. And up ahead, I think that accident from Stiffmeister just caused a few drivers in the middle sector to let off and avoid the stricken car. And it looks like TJ's now lost touch with the drivers in front, but Tiddlywink is right on the rear of Lemming now. And he might be close enough for a little go into turn number 4. Actually, it looks like maybe I was a bit ambitious there. I don't think he is going to be quite close enough because he's got no ERS left at all. And somehow, after that incident, Maguser has completely dropped off Henkers. Now that leaves a 2-second gap. In the meantime, Henkers, Maguser and Snedden have all now got time penalties. We'll just have a quick look at the penalties as we are well into the second half of this race now, and it looks like the top 3 all on 3 seconds. So it's even Stevens at the front. Further back we see the drivers are starting to pick up more and more of those time penalties, but it's going to benefit those that have not got a penalty yet, likes of Lemming, TJM, Groundsy, Cruiser are all going to look to benefit from not having any penalties. And as Maguser got an answer for Henkers, obviously if things stay as they are, we'll have a quick look at who's got the fastest lap. I'm not sure how you look at that, but here we go. I believe it's Lemming with the fastest lap at the moment, but I think the leaders have yet to make another stop. So that fastest lap is more than likely yet to change. It looks like Tiddlywink and Adrian are side by side. It looks like Adrian's just either had an accident or he's just decided to let them through. I'm not really too sure what's happened there. But is anyone there in the chat to keep me company at the minute? Because Monkey Boy has royally binned me off. Let us know what you think of the race so far. It's been a bit of an eventful one, and who have you got coming out on top? I think we've got another round of pit stops to go, so it's definitely all still to play for. As further back it looks like Croskery and Biddle are having a bit of a battle. Looks like Biddle's got past. Croskery's warming his tyres, maybe. Biddle wanted payback for Portimao. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was actually, like, if he was desynced or whether that was deliberate, but I'm not really sure. But whatever it was, Nigel, you got royally screwed over there, and I can only apologise on the game's behalf if it was the game. But in the meantime, we do have a Croskery has fully lost the plot, understandably so. He's had a difficult race in terms of incidents, and the safety car is out again. I expect to see the whole grid come in here. His AI took over and swerved, yeah. Yeah, I saw he was desynced after that, so I wasn't sure if that was the case, but I thought I'd give the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, that's disappointing. Nigel definitely showed some good pace there, as our drivers start to flood the pit lane. And this is really going to benefit those drivers that are yet to get a corner cutting penalty, and the top of those drivers is TJM. We're going to have some issues further back with double stacking. Adrian is not going to be too happy because he's going to have to double stack behind Lemming. But further in front, We'll have another look at the penalties quickly, but it looks like 3 seconds across the board from the top 4. So, in the chat, if you let me know what strategy you would choose from here. I mean, I would like to think everyone's going to choose the mediums here, but some people might not have the fresh sets, so there might be some differing strategies across the board here. Cruz has gone for the softs, TPA Groot, Biddle has gone for mediums. What are our front runners going to go for? Looks like Magus has gone medium. It looks like Henkers has gone soft. That's a big gamble from our title contender. Lemming has gone soft. Tiddlywink has gone medium. What has Snedden gone for? Snedden has stayed out. What? Nigel, can you have a word with Snedden? Why has he stayed out? Oh, I know the strategy here. Snedden's going to stay out and he'll pit in like 5 laps time, come out last, and then put in fastest lap, finish at the back, and then claim because he finished at the back that he's not worthy of going up to tier 2, so he's going to stay in tier 3. I'm really unsure as to why he's not come in. He wasn't going to double stack behind anyone. He's on 10 lap old mediums, which probably aren't going to make it to the end. It's a shambles, really. Bidley's in the pits again. The safety car's going to lap him at this rate. But it's interesting to see who will who's made the right call here. We've got a right mixture of people choosing mediums and soft. So it'll definitely be a case of who can get the tyres switched on early doors. We saw how easy it was to make a mistake on the safety car restart with cold tyres, as we saw Johnny Vane spin into the pits. But, the safety car is going to go around for another lap. So, yeah. Nigel, my friend, do you want to jump on CoComs? Give us an insight on the race. Let me know. Or if anyone in the chat wants to go at jumping in on the CoComs and keep me company, that'd be great, because I'm bored out my tree under this safety car and I need a bit of social stimulation. So, Snedden electing to stay out another lap. Of course, Nigel's bottled the comms. Who would have thought it? Snedden near enough pushing the safety car around the circuit. I think he needs to keep his distance a little bit. I mean, if Bert Mylander could just brake check him quickly, that would be nice. So, Snedden is surely going to have to box again. So, it'll be a case of whether he can get those tyres in the end or whether he has the intention to box again. If there's another safety car, maybe that might save him, but he has... Nigel saying tier 2 gets to experience a Snedden restart. He really just... That's just what happened. Don't you dare tell me it's going for another lap. Oh, for the love of God, it is. Biddle has caused it to go around for another lap. Oh, there are going to be some cold tyres on this restart. Right, in the chat, let's talk about current state of affairs, I guess. Let's see what's trending on Twitter. Mbappe trending on Twitter. Let's have a look why. He's just scored a worldie for France, what I looked at. Let's have a look at this. Okay, he's just rocketed one top left. Mbappe's on fire. Doesn't look to be anything else interesting on Twitter. Oh my lord, the safety car's still in the first sector. I've lost the plot. Nigel saying Mercedes is shit once again. I've not actually looked at the results from today, so let's have a look. So we'll go FP2. So Leclerc, Perez, Verstappen, Alonso. What's Alonso doing in P4? And more importantly, what is Sainz doing in P5, 1 second behind his teammate? That's not ideal, to say the least. Latifi goat in last, there's a shock. Is the safety car in? Oh my lord, the safety car's in. Snedden restart. Snedden safety car restart. We know how late he likes to leave it, and he likes to slam the brakes on, and he likes to accelerate. Let's see how well Henkers can respond. Obviously, Snedden's not going to get great traction here. He's on 12 lap old mediums, and he's gone. And he's caught Henkers napping, but he's also caught Magusa napping. But Lemming has not been caught napping. Lemming is absolutely all over the rear end of Magusa here. And is he going to have a lunge into turn number 1? Lemming has got potential for a podium here. He's going to have a look around the outside of Magusa. It's going to be full send. Oh my lord, what a move. Lemming is up into P3, and Magusa does not want to get too involved in incidents. It looks like in the background Adrian Fraud is in the mud. And Dobby is going to have a look at TJM. He's going to shape to the inside. He's going to have a look. TJ leaves in the space nicely on the inside and keeps the position well. Groundsy up ahead is going to have a look at Tiddlywink. What a move there from Groundsy. And Groundsy has still got no penalties. Yeah, it looks like all of you Tier 3 frauds have had a go at sandbagging. Snedden's decided just not to box for a laugh. And then we've got Adrian crashing for a laugh, Nigel crashing for a laugh. As Lemming's going to have a go round the outside of Snedden round there. What a move. Lemming is on an absolute mission as he makes a move around the outside of turn number 12. In the background looks like Cruz is out of spin. What a move there from Lemming, and Lemming is going to hook himself now onto the back of Henkers, and he's going to try and make a bid for the win of this race. We'll have another quick look at the penalties. They're both on 3 seconds, so as it stands, Groundsy is going to win the race, but as this group of drivers fans out a little bit, these penalties will be less decisive. But it looks like Johnny Vane is all over the back of Magusa. Magusa's really struggling on those medium tyres. Has he perhaps made the wrong call? Johnny Vane's going to dump all his ERS. Magusa's going to switch to the outside. Johnny Vane's going to have a dive down the inside now. Magusa's going to leave him the space. Johnny Vane has to cut the inside, and he's going to look for the switchback, but Magusa holds the position. Groundsy's going to look to get the good exit. It looks like Johnny Vane's touched him, and he's let off to let Magusa go, but Groundsy's going to capitalise on it, and Johnny Vane tried to turn into the corner, but there was a car on the inside, and Groundsy has made the move stick, and he's now on the back of his championship rival Magusa, and you can guarantee that Groundsy is not going to be afraid to make a move here. Oh no, and in the background Groot has binned it. Please no safety car, please, please, please. Oh, it's virtual, we're alright. Whew. Snedden's got a box, surely. What a pit entry that was from Snedden. Oh my lord. Groot, it's alright, mate. You know, it's an awful circuit, let's be honest. If you're on pad and you're not on full traction, that middle sector's an absolute write-off. So come back stronger in Brazil, mate. I'm sure we'll see you up near the points playing positions again. Yeah, I can't believe Snedden's done that either. Nigel, you've got the tier 2 perms, mate. Get a bloody steward's inquiry on that. Yeah, David's right. I don't think that is how the stewards have intended the pit entry. But Groundsy has now got himself nicely on the back of Magusa on this safety car, on his virtual safety car restart. And it looks like, barring any silly mistakes, he's going to get the DRS now. But is Magusa got the DRS? He doesn't. without a really, really strong final sector here from Maguser, it looks like Groundsy is going to get past Maguser, the sitting duck. But Maguser's really going to be playing the long game here. He's on those medium tyres. He's going to look to come back towards these guys at the end of the stint, and Johnny Vane is also going to have a look to get on the back, so further back. So we know Maguser is definitely going to get past here by Groundsy. That move is done. Further back, Dobby's going to have a look at TJM. Dobby is safely past, and Biddle is going to have a look here at his good friend TJM. TJ yet to get any penalties, so it's still looking good for the McLaren driver. But Bidley Fraud is going to have a look, and it looks like TJ is going to let him through. Biddle is on the soft compounder tyre. Okay, they're sticking it in side by side for some... What are they doing? Okay, they made that more difficult than it needed to be, and Johnny Vane is now on the back of Maguser. Maguser's really, really struggling on these medium tyres, and it looks like this is the ideal scenario for Henkers now, as this is going to be another position that Maguser is going to be losing, and Groundsy is really in with a chance of winning this race now on penalties. Groundsy, who had a spin and got desynced and left the lobby and was out of the points, is potentially looking at a win here. But further back, Bidley has binned it on the exit, and please no safety car, please no safety car, please no safety car. TJ's in the pits. Has he got damage? What? Stiffmeister's retired in the pits. TJ's come in. I don't know why, because he just forfeited all of his points. What is happening? Am I saying this right? We're down to 11 drivers. I have no idea what's going on, but in the meantime, Groundsy was safely past Lemming, and Groundsy is going to have a look now at hunting down our race leader, Henkers. Henkers, if I am right in thinking, yes, he's on 3 seconds of pens. So if Groundsy can stick within another 1.5 seconds of Henkers, it is going to be his win for the taking, and we are going to be 7 laps to go and we cross the line. My voice is absolutely killing me. Right then, Johnny Vane, is he going to get close enough to Lemming into the braking zone of turn number 1? Here he goes, he's going to pull to the inside. Lemming is not going to defend, but he's going to try and stick it around the outside, and he's going to be on the inside for the next corner. Oh, and a big old squeeze there from Johnny Vane. Who's going to get the DRS? It's going to be Johnny Vane. He's going to turn the DRS on as well. Lemming's just going to give him the inside once again. And he's going to maybe potentially look for a switchback, but it's not going to be there. And all this is letting Maguser reel these two back in, and these two are going to be in trouble if they battle anymore. Out in front now, the gap down to 1.3 seconds. Groundsy reeling in Henkers. And lest we forget, this is, you know, second and third in the championship here, and if Groundsy wants to go at this championship, he needs to win this race. And if not, it's going to become a 2-horse battle. I'm not sure if Lemming has got the DRS. He doesn't. He's just missed out on the DRS of Johnny Vane, but he is still going to get the slipstream, and that will be enough to bring him back into contention. Yeah, David, I was just asking myself the same thing. I've absolutely no idea why TJ came into the pits. Dobby No Kills, after a pretty woeful race, has found himself up in P6 as well. I don't know how many penalties he has. He has 12 seconds, okay. But as it stands, I don't think that's going to cost him any positions. I don't know if someone else can do the maths for me, but I don't think he's going to lose any positions, especially now that Snedden has just got another 3 seconds. I think, you know what, I'll leave it on this screen for the remainder of the race. But out in front, that gap is still 1.3 seconds. And as we see a yellow flag and Snedden's binned it. Oh, the safety car's out. The safety car's out. Oh my god, TJ might get a podium here. Groundsy's in. No one else has decided to come in, so Groundsy has given up the track position for fresh softs. That's an interesting call from the McLaren driver. A very interesting call indeed. So that's all 3 of our Tier 3 drivers out. Dirty sandbaggers. They have already been made aware that the results of this race is not going to affect the tier placings whatsoever. But they've decided after all 3 of them having a really solid race on Wednesday night that they were just going to be poo in the Tier 2 race. But yeah, it's got to really pay attention here to the McLaren boys, because they are both penaltyless. I'll have a quick look at the race director, see how many warnings they have. So TJM is on. I'm sure one of those warnings will be for a collision, so it looks like 2 warnings for TJM. And I don't really know how this works, but that's 4 warnings, so there must be some for Pigler. I have no problem with you retiring in the pits, my friend. You were very much screwed over. That's you know, at least you were screwed over in a race that doesn't matter for your championship. That's the best way of looking at it. So the safety car's going to go around for 1 more lap. Please, someone entertain me. David, jumping on co-coms for the last 5 laps, please, mate. Yeah, I saw your 10-second penalty in Tier 3. I will not be making a comment on it. But, penalised for holding someone up who was on an outlap. I was unaware this was an outlap. I mean, I've not actually watched the clip, I've just read the report. But that is a shambles. If it was an outlap, that's an absolute shambles. I beg that Tiddlywink and Cruiser catch these guys up, because if the safety car comes around for 1 more lap, I'm going to cry. Tell you what, Nigel, mate, you stamp your foot down, mate, and you create yourself a drivers' union, and you go on strike, my friend. Oh yeah, that's a good point, David. So Groundsy's pitted onto 11-lap-old softs. What? So he's given up all his track position to put worse tyres on, and given Mag User another position. What on earth? Free Roswell. Hello, my friend. How you doing? Have you finished driving like a tit? David, mate, wind your neck in. Piggle's making a drivers' union. Right, with only half the grid remaining in this race, Cruiser has caught up to the back of another lap under the safety car. So that means when we come across the line, it is going to be a 2-lap dash. And if we look at the penalties, it's really only Henkers, Lemming and Mag User who are in with a shout here.
Guess who's back for the last 2 laps?
My God, look at me. This has been the longest second half of the race.
I'm so sorry.
My throat is on fire.
Do you want to? Well, do you want to break?
Or do you want to
comment?
There's been about 4 safety cars. There's been a virtual. I've had bloody God knows how many incidents.
I have been kind of watching it in the background, but I have to be on the phone, so.
Well, Groundsy has decided to box from second position to put on older softs than he already had on.
Wow.
So he had 11 lap old softs on. He's boxed to put 12 lap old softs on and given up all his track position. But he is still penalty free though.
Did you see how Snedden went out?
I saw how he entered the pits.
Did you see how he
crashed? I saw he crashed at the start of the second sector.
Yeah, did you see how he went in the wall?
Well, no, I wasn't on board. No.
He's telling me his controller died, but he literally drove straight into the wall.
One of them ones was it? Snedden, mate. I've been there, done that. It's not big and it ain't clever.
Right, do you want me to take you away? Do you want a break?
That's alright, I'll be good. Right, Henkers is going to lead us away. I've got to actually get on board with him, and oh my god, he's off like a rocket. And Johnny Vane, who's taken this safety car restart a bit easier than the last one, has been caught napping. So Henkers already pulling out a lead of 1.3 seconds further back. It looks like Dobby and Groundsy are all over the back at Mag-User. Dobby's going to shape to the outside. This is on the championship leader, and Dobby's going to think about it. Mag-User's going to get the inside line though, and he's going to hold that position. Groundsy, who made an awful decision in the box, has got some work to do here if he's going to catch up to the leaders. Henkers is really going to capitalise on the mistake here from Groundsy, as Groundsy's at the inside of Dobby and he overshoots the corner but somehow keeps it on the track. What a move there, as Dobby's going to have a look at the inside and Dobby's sticking it back to him. What a move.
What a dive that was.
He leaves space on the outside. Groundsy gives him a little swipe. Oh, and that looked like damage.
And I'll tell you someone quickly, Zilla, that will not want this. It's TJ, who is in 7th with no penalties on 5 lap hold softs. He'll want to be trying to get through these guys quick as anything.
Yeah, he's going to have a look. He's going to have a look up the inside of Dobby. Ooh. Oh my god, that was a bit of a dive.
He's through, and yeah, I mean, these guys on 12 lap hold softs, Mag-User on 12 hold mediums, surely these highs in the last lap are going to be in his favour. There's no DRS though, so he's not going to have a chance to go at Lemon, but Henker's in the prime position for the championship anyway. He is leading, and Mag-User 4th, so at the moment he's going to gain 13 points on him.
Yep, TJ is within 4 attempts now of his teammate, and it looks like both of them are going to pick up quite a few positions here due to penalties. It looks like TJ is so much faster than Groundsy at this point of the race. His tyres are 8 laps younger. So it looks like, I mean, in theory, Groundsy should let his teammate through here. Groundsy is going to be out of the title battle. He did need to win this race with a Mag-User DNF, and it is not going to happen.
Yeah, he should.
TJ's going to have a look around the outside, and his teammate, what is going on, boys?
Groundsy, just let him through.
Oh, Johnny Vane's got another corner cutting penalty, so that is... Oh, TJ's just punted him.
Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, what are they doing?
No.
What are these two doing?
Oh, no.
What are these? That is awful. Absolutely awful. Nah, seriously, that is shocking. What are you doing? But Henkers comes across the line then. He's going to win it.
What has gone on there?
Oh, that is awful. But tell you what,
Johnny Vane's going to forfeit his podium.
But Lemon is going to get P3.
How's Mag-User going to get P2 out of that? Did Lemon have 2 penalties?
Lemon had 6 seconds, I think.
TJ got a penalty over the line as well.
I mean, I have to say, if I was TJ right now, Groundsy knew he was out of the championship fight. You know, he's not going to win it now. He had to win. He was on fresher tyres. There will be some words between those two because, to be quite honest, that took away Henker's moment at the end of the race. And
what on earth has happened there?
And I'm going to have to leave you again, Zilla. I do apologise.
Alright, well, I'll do it all myself then, shall I? Well then, what on earth has happened in that race? Henkers has brought the title battle that little bit closer. And we go on to Brazil next week. And quick shout out to Lemming. I mean, what a drive that was. We saw some absolutely outrageous overtakes from the Alpine driver. And if Monkey Boy doesn't come back, then he is definitely my driver of the day. What a drive that was from Lemming. And he secures himself a P3. So I need to invite these guys into the party because I have no co-coms. Oh, I don't even know where to start. We'll just wait for Henkers to join the party. He normally does, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But if you guys could include your audio in the party, that would be lovely. Henkers, if you could just include your audio as well, buddy, that'd be great. And I can start off these interviews, and we're gonna kick it off with third place man Lemming. I mean, if I'm right in saying this is your first podium in FPRL, and what a drive! I mean, I was on board with you for a lot of the race, and some of those moves around the outside were incredible. Really, just talk us through the start of the race. Obviously, you started on the medium tyres, and you got a bit unlucky with the timing of the first safety car. Yeah, I mean, what a drive it was. I mean, a bit unlucky at the end there to get that second corner cutting penalty, and he missed out on P2. But I think with that second to last safety car, a few drivers chose the mediums and some chose the softs. I mean, did you think the softs were the better option? Yeah, we just touched on the fact that that's your first podium in FPRL. I mean, the main reason I like watching you is your race starts. Your race starts are always incredible. How many positions you can make up on the first couple of laps, and it really gives you a chance to then get in the fight later on in the race. But we'll just sort of touch on the next race. Then we've got Brazil next, and you've just started coming into some in some good form. So what can we expect from you at Brazil and Abu Dhabi? Yeah, well, congratulations, and you are our driver of the day. So yeah, excellent drive. Well done, my friend. Yeah, right then. So yeah, we'll go on to our championship leader, who had a very difficult race and was in the wars for a lot of it, with a lot of close wheel-to-wheel battles. But you've got to be happy coming out with P2 after that.
I was really struggling with this GP, sliding around everywhere. So I went in qualifying, couldn't get a good lap, so it was good to make up positions at the end with the penalties. But I got a penalty really early, so it was just a bit of a damage limitation race for me, I think.
Yeah, I think in lap 3 or something you got that penalty. But yeah, we touched on with Lemming there about that second to last safety car and everyone's choice of tyres. Obviously you went for the mediums, and initially you were struggling a lot, but did you think that sort of brought you back into it at the end, or maybe not so much?
Yeah, I was really struggling on the slow speed exits because they would just go away as soon as I was trying to get the grip down. But I was trying to hope that they would fall off towards the end of the Grand Prix to try and catch Henkers at the end, but it wasn't possible. I should have gone for the soft, really.
Yeah, I guess the beauty of hindsight there, but ultimately the gap at the top of the championship does come down, but it's still a manageable distance with still one race win between you and Henkers. So we'll sort of talk about going forwards. Obviously, you will have the championship in mind. Do you think Brazil's going to be another damage limitation, or is it going to be you going out for the win?
I'd like to get the win in Brazil. I quite like Brazil, but it's quite a technical track, so it's probably try and keep it off the grass and have a clean race, really.
Yeah, well, congratulations, my friend. I'm sure you will be happy with that P2, because from what I can see, there was far too much going on, and one of those races where it's easy to get caught up in incidents. So, we'll move on to Henkers then, our race winner, and what must be said, a pretty comfortable win in the end. Led for pretty much all of that second half of the race and really controlled from the front. Just tell us a bit about your race from your perspective.
Yeah, I didn't get a good start and I lost a few positions there, and after that I had to stay behind. I don't remember Gronzi, and I don't remember who the other one was, but still just to stay behind them for a couple of laps, and then there was the safety car restart and someone spun and again position there, and then got a bit lucky with the first safety car, I guess, and managed to beat Apex at a right moment. Got the right tires, and after that it was a pretty easy race, to be honest, and even Snedder let me through at one point, so that helped a lot as well. So yeah, nice race.
Yeah, as I said, you sort of controlled that race from the front there, chose the softs on the last safety car, and I think Johnny Vane was the one that spun into that safety car, and that just provided a little bit of gap. But yeah, I mean, what a drive to maintain a gap of over a second to the cars behind and really take that pressure off yourself and just focus on not getting those penalties. I think is important, isn't it?
Yeah, I actually expected to get more penalties, but I was happy with just the 3 warnings, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway, let's follow the same sort of trend then. So we're looking forward in the championship. I mean, unfortunately, did either of you guys get fastest lap? I didn't see.
I definitely didn't.
I didn't.
No, okay. So yeah, 7-point swing then, and that brings the gap in the championship down to 1 race win. So yeah, what are your thoughts? Can you make this championship battle a little bit closer coming into Abu Dhabi?
Hopefully, but I mean, even 2 race wins is not enough. Got some bad luck, Mac user, so it will be difficult, but of course possible.
Well, we hope for the neutral point of view that Mag user has a stinker in the next race and we can have an even championship battle in Abu Dhabi. But yeah, once again, a really, really good drive from you, Henkers, and rounding off a really solid weekend of pole position and a race win. So, anything to add, Monkey Boy, before we finish up here?
Yeah, well, I mean, unfortunately, I didn't really get to have a good watch of most of the race, but yeah, congratulations. Obviously, Henkers keeps the title going for another race. It's 25 points to gap now, I believe.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so you know what you got to do, Mag user, just outscore him, and that's it. You got to do it in Brazil, but yeah, he's not currently left in the party, but obviously Lemon on his, believe, first podium in FPRL, fantastic from him. And I think you are going to ask for driver of the day, and I would have to give it to.
I've already given it to Lemming.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I was going to say the same from where we started in 11th. Definitely.
I thought I'd do it because you weren't here. But if you've chosen the same driver, then if you've chosen the same guy, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, so congratulations from both me and Monkey Boy to the podium sitters and to Lemming for our driver of the day. And we'll hope to see you all next week as... well, actually, no, we got F2 this weekend, haven't we? We're back on Sunday for Brazil. We've got double Brazil coming up. So we've got Brazil F2 on Sunday, 8 p.m. normal time. And then next week we have the penultimate round of the season with still 2 championships up for grabs. And and that will be Brazil as well, starting on Wednesday. I mean, I don't know, are we talking about the constructors? Because I think the constructors were sealed there.
Yeah, I'm just about to mention, I wasn't sure if you mentioned Zilla, but yeah, all Red Bull, well, with only one Alfa Romeo driving tonight, it was basically virtually impossible. Henkers did what he had to do, but he needed Biddle and Magnussen not to score points. So yeah, means that Red Bull are this season's Tier 2 Constructors champion. So big well done to Red Bull, well done to Magnussen and Biddle for sealing that with 2 races to go.
Yeah, I have invited Bidley to the party. He might have a little bit of an interview, but I doubt he's going to join. But yeah, congratulations again for Red Bull, who've been pretty dominant all season, to be fair. So made a little bit difficult at the end by Biddle not taking part in 90% of the races. But Henkers did manage to keep the battle close. And yeah, as I said, we will see you all on Sunday for F2. And yeah, we will catch you next time.